All right, welcome Cancer. If you are Cancer Sun, Cancer Venus, or Cancer Saturn, could be for you. The whole reading has to be yours. You can't just pick and choose. So if there's something that's not yours, it's not your reading. It's for another Gemini. Okay, placement. Let's see what we got to talk about. Let's just see what we got to talk about. What do we got to talk about here? The Empress, a Taurus. Cancerian, there's a Taurus here. Aries energy as well. What do we got to talk about here? The Empress is the mother archetype. The Empress could be a Taurus. The Empress is the feminine. Good money card. You know, money. There could be money here for sure. Taurus season could be doing good for you. You have new ideas. I think you also have you're feeling like a new energy as well. And you have a lot of potential right now with this Aries energy. Okay. You also have the Eight of Wands, so change is coming. Something's definitely in the air. Now is the time for action. There will be some sort of big event happening. Eight of Wands is a lot of energy, a lot of communication, even traveling, lots of talking, lots of conversation being done here, okay? Let's keep going. The Magician is Gemini. Okay, yeah, material, manifesting. Says here, he who holds the power of all the elements in the palm of his hand. That is the Magician. Someone who knows how to manipulate energy, can manifest, materialize, using the relationships, using the money that they do have, using the connections, their energy, their knowledge, their mind. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Why is the Empress here? The Four of Swords reversed. Yeah, you deserve it. You really deserve it. You've been working lots. You have lots of energy right now. Since the Aries season, it looks like. Sagittarius energy, Gemini energy, Libra energy, Venusian energy here with the Empress. Yeah, it says that you have everything right now to get abundance. You're definitely going with the energies, not going against it, okay? That's what it feels like. Taurus energy. All right, Cancer, let me see here. What do we got to talk about? The Ten of Cups reversed. And then we also have the Three of Wands reversed. Okay, so money is doing good, but the family type of connection that you're looking for isn't. That's what it's saying here. And that is a part of what you're looking to get done here. I don't think you feel like anything is missing or anything like that. I think it's just where you're at right now. What's your best advice in this connection? Justice card reversed. You have to be unfair to someone. It's saying like you're supposed to almost like pick yourself over them. Your best advice, yeah, Sagittarius, Knight of Wands, passion, adventure, impulse, inspired action. And then with the King of Cups, Scorpio energy. That's controlling your emotions, Scorpio energy. This is your best advice on this situation. Yeah. I feel like you're definitely single. Can't lie. This is for a single one, Cancer. Yeah, you're not in a relationship with the Ten of Cups reversed, but the money is coming in, Cancer. 100%. Capricorn energy is being materialized. You're in a place where you can make money wherever you want to go. Yeah. Virgo energy. Four of Wands. That's what's making you happy right now. You're gonna be doing more so of traveling. Not really a time for emotional love for you, Cancer, which is crazy because Cancers love that stuff. But you're in a place where you are transitioning to better mindsets, better times, feeling the unburdening, you know what I mean? It's almost like a rite of passage, okay? You had to pick yourself first, even though some people think it's unfair. Okay. Let me see now. What do we have for? Let's talk relationships. How are your relationships looking? We have here Five of Swords reversed. Yeah, you don't care about winning a situation anymore. There was a connection, could have been a soulmate type person. You knew them in a past life, but it didn't come into fruition. It came into completion. Could have been a Taurus. I guess I get that again. That was manifested. It wasn't fair to you. They were just more about fun. You know, it would have been risky for you to get involved with this person, it's saying. The Two of Cups reverse. Yeah, it never manifested. There was someone here, but you're not trying to like fight for no one or things like that. It was just for fun. It was kind of like a risky choice, of course. Yeah, but Two of Cups reverse. It didn't happen. Seven of Cups. Yeah, you know what? You know what it is. You're not confused or nothing. It didn't really affect you that much. It just wasn't in a favorable situation. Cancer. Eight of Swords. Now you are feeling isolated. There is energies of abandonment and restriction here. You thought it was for fun too, but it kind of hurt your ego somehow as well. Because now you're like, you know what? I feel alone. I feel restricted. I do feel alone. I'm starting to feel alone. Cancer doesn't like that. Cancer likes, it looks like, yeah, you've been so much work related, but like Cancer likes to be in love. Let's get more, a couple more, and we'll get your best advice on this. The Hermit, yeah. See? Something, it could have been something in your numerology that just made you want to be alone. The Hermit stands alone on top of a mountain, which symbolizes spiritual mastery, growth, and accomplishment. He has chosen the path of self-discovery and as a result has reached a heightened state of awareness of himself and the world he lives in. They say the Hermit is a numerology card. Let me get your best advice with relationships and connections. Your best advice is Ten of Swords reverse. Yes, finally being in something that doesn't have an ending or a bad outcome of betrayal. Temperance reverse. So in order for you to have that, you cannot get back together with anyone because it's just not that. They keep you stuck. So if you do, you're just being delusional. It says here, we dare you to look at the world from his point of view. So if you're the feminine, look at their point of view. Okay. The Hangman is here. This is your best advice as well. Wheel of Fortune is reversed. Yeah, again, if you're not, it's almost like you're gonna start to feel the unluckiness, more Taurus energy. You're gonna feel it's because you don't want to go with the betrayal again or have those big moments, toxic moments. Tower card reverse, but numerology solves that. Astrology solves that. Shout out to GG33. Now again, yeah, your best advice, of course, you don't want things to end in betrayal. You can't go back to no one. You're supposed to look at the perspective of this person, the man here. Also, if you're the masculine, you have to look at a different perspective as well. Opposite view as well. Wheel of Fortune reverse. Yeah, you're going to start to feel unlucky because you're not in your emotional fulfillment. Which in order for you, you need real commitment. In order for to have that, you need someone that sees through this material world, and you need someone on a soul level to meet you on a soul's level. Okay. Let's look at career, purpose, and finances for the Gemini. Emperor again. This Aries energy is coming strong. Leo energy. Let's go into career, purpose, and money, finances. Let's see here. We have the Hierophant reverse. You're not finding yourself committed to anything, and you are facing the consequences of that. It says here, she carries a sword and scales, but she doesn't want to kill you, just gives you what you deserve. Justice comes for us all. The Hermit reversed, and then the the Eight of Wands again. Yeah, again, you just lack commitment to something, basically, long term. There's nothing, it almost has to be something spiritual there, that this commitment has to be stronger than the material in order for you to keep going, like the reasoning, I guess. People do things just to prove it to their ego, and that's spiritual, you know, as long as it affects people in a good way. But remember, Justice card says that regardless, you get what you deserve. In this regard, the Hermit reverse, you're tired of being alone, again, working alone, being alone, doing things alone, and you're gonna have a lot of change coming, and a lot of conversations being made, and even traveling here. That's gonna help you with your business, help you with career, help you with your finances and money. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles could be a Capricorn here. I have Taurus, I have Libra, I have Virgo. Yeah, strong Virgo. Yeah, you're mad about something. That something's not working out. And again, it's just because it lacks commitment. You're having a hard time materialize. The Moon card reversed. And it's like you're not confused. You're not confused. As far as commitment, you have to go back to something. There is something that you're willing to work slow and steady for. And that's where you're going to be working and happy with. It's almost like going back to something as in regards to your career. People that you're working with as well, I don't know, maybe even your family, it's not working out. You're not confused about that at all. Things are going to happen. There is travel here, movement and change. And the good thing is it is going to bring a sense of feeling higher potential. All right. Let's get your best advice. Let's get your best advice on this. Yeah, it's not worth, some things are just not worth fighting for. In regards to love too, for you, some things are just not worth fighting for. Yeah, Strength card reversed because it makes you weak. The World card reversed. Some of you just have to pay the karma. And it comes, a lot of people come, it comes in a breakup. It comes with these endings, these outcomes. Yeah. Oh yeah, Libra energy. Could be a Libra really mad. Give me your best advice as far as relationships and love. Let's get more into that. The Chariot again. You have to leave alone and do things alone right now in regards to relationships and love. But your best advice as far as finances and money and business and purpose. Yeah, action, detachment. Experiencing both pleasure and pain, life and death, everything in moderation. Okay. Let's see. Let's get a final message here. For my Cancerians. Fortune, healing, double 5. Yeah, it comes with travel, number 5. Your healing comes with travel as well. 5 energy. Sexual too. Who you're having sex with. Strength card. Masculine energy. Being able to control your impulses. Detachment. Yeah, we talked about detachment. That was in your best advice. And then staying grounded. And those things look very different. Detach about how you're talking and who you speak with and who you communicate with. And then grounding as far as the actual movement and actions you're taking and what you're actually building. And staying compassionate through it all. Having to be more compassionate when you speak, Cancer. That's what you're looking for. Let's get your best advice. Acceptance, again, number 5, 555. Could be a child incoming, someone's getting pregnant. But you do have an interference here, best advice. So you're accepting something in regards to the matters of the heart. Now, there is an interference. There is something blocking your way of having your own family. But I think that's going to change 100%. Because you are taking more of the power and you're just going with the flow. And whatever is making you sensitive is telling you where to go and what changes to make. That's the whole point. Okay. Finish off with a few cards from here. Gnosis. Gnosis. What is Gnosis again? Knowledge and awareness. It indicates knowledge that cannot be taught, often appearing through contemplation, insight, or divine grace. Either you got it or you don't. Gnostics believes that Gnosis allows for the understanding of one's divine spark and the path to returning to spiritual or pleroma. I don't know what that means either. In neurology, it can refer to the cognitive ability to perceive and recognize stimuli. Yeah. Meaning, it means knowledge or awareness, specifically referring to intuitive, experiential knowledge of the divine or spiritual rather than intellectual or factual learning. This would be like wisdom. What number is it? 50, 65, 67, 75. 3 energy. One more to clarify. Last message for the Cancer. I'm hearing Gemini. The Sword. It's almost like knowledge is your weapon. Excuse me. Your intuition is your weapon as well. It can be used as a weapon. You gotta be careful as well. People can take advantage of that too. I'm thinking. I'm feeling more so. 75 and then 50, 62. The Sword. Being able to balance both sides, the good and the dark. It looks like the yin and yang with this one, right? This Gnosis is used traveling because you need to expand your mind more right now. That's why there's so much traveling in your cards. You need your mind to expand. You need your awareness to go up, Cancer. That's what's going to lead you to, let's say, your understanding of karma, money as well, family as well. These are spiritual matters and insights, things that you really can't find in books. You understand? These are the things that you can use as a weapon to bring you fortune and healing, of course. All right, Cancer, that's what I have for you. Of course, you can check my Linktree. You can buy me a coffee. You can book a reading there. Also, an energy session. I also have my group monthly energy sessions there as well. You can see what people had to say about them. You can check out my music there, Big 33 on all platforms. All right, peace, Cancer.